Hello everybody and welcome back to Stonehearth. Oh yes! Oh yes, we had invaders! Oh! I remember this at the end of last time. Go on, Hopsqueak, you can do it! You can do it, you can get them! You know you can do this! Wow, she's really good! Is she taking damage? She's doing really well! Hopsqueak, look at you go! Look at her go! Oh, we do need a herbalist though, I reckon. She's so good at her job. Oh, Hopsqueak, well done. You're going to need some backup soon, I think. Anyway, I was going to have a quick look at what jobs everyone was doing at the moment. So carpenter, farmer, footman, mason, weaver, worker. So we've got 3 workers at the moment. Now, I thought that somebody that was reasonably high on intelligence and spirit would be a really good one for like a sort of healer job, I imagine. Because Jin has really high spirit, but High on Lullabies has really high intelligence. So it's like, which one? I don't think Mona should be either of them really at the moment. Just average skill set, really. So I think she could be a second farmer. That might be good. That might be good. I think Jin, I think the high spirit might be quite good for herbalism. I don't know why I get the impression of that, but it doesn't tell me what is good and what isn't good. But I think I'm going to make Jin the healer, the herbalist. I like all these extra bits and bobs that you get as they level up. I'm going to have a look into that with, for example, Tristfallen, who's the carpenter. Okay, we now have a herbalist, which is really important. So we're gonna, this is gonna maybe be a little bit of maybe a herb garden. I don't know. I don't know what they need for making all these bandages and stuff. I'll have to have a look. Geomancer, engineer, herbalist. So, oh, okay, we need to wait a little bit for him to properly get into his herbalism stuff. In the meantime, it looks like Hopsqueak is slowly regenerating. So she'll be okay. And probably until the next invasion. Do I have a weaver? Yes, I do have a weaver. And the weaver can make clothing and armor and all sorts of cool things. So what can we make at the moment? Doesn't look like we've got any fibre. To make actual string with. We've got a loom and everything, so how do we make... Not sure. I'm going to make another farmer. I'm going to make 2 more farming patches. Or maybe I need a farmer per farming patch. I'm not really sure. Not really sure. We'll have to see. So anyway. I'll make them anyway. So I want a little bit of room between them so that I can put a little path in. I don't want them to be too close together. Maybe there will be fine. So can I make... Yes, right, so we can start farming silkweed, which will allow fibre to be spun into thread. So that will be ideal for that. And then I would like maybe some more food, maybe some turnips or something, because it's autumn time. And then what I want to do is make another farmer. What is in that patch there? Carrots. Carrots grow in autumn, right? Yeah. They just work on jobs in a certain order. So let's get Tristfallen to make us another farmer hoe. Craft me a farmer hoe. An archer's bow requires leather. Okay. A shepherd's crook also requires leather. So I imagine I need a trapper for that to get leather. So how do I get a trapper? Do we have a masonry bench yet? I don't think I managed that by the end. Are you guys stuck in there all hungry with no ladder? I take it I need to build the ladder then. Oh dear. Okay, let's build a ladder. I think it's under the designer building, is it? No, is it? Ladder. Town info. Place. Ladder. Nice big ladder. Okay. Someone come and build that ladder, please. Blocks. Because they're all stuck in the mine. An armed goblin? Oh, no. Hopsqueak, he's armed. You be careful. So are you, I suppose. Get him, Hopsqueak. Get him. Yeah. He's stealing our stone. Hopsqueak, don't let him do it. One more, one more. And then we can get our stone back. Oh, two more, two more. One more. There we go. You got him. Nice. Gold ingot? Wow. How do I make sure that they pick that up? So loot that. And that. I see. Yep. So they're off to do their looting. I really need a cook. Now, I think the mason might do that. Now, did I tell the mason to make a mason bench? I can't remember. But if I did, it would be in the place menu. So let's see what we've got here. Frostnap seeds, sugar bell seeds, oak tree seeds, bright bell seeds. For my flower garden. But no masonry bench. Okay, so let's have a look. Where's my mason? Do I have a mason yet? I thought I did. Yes, Blue Rose Undertaker is my mason. So, let me see about making a masonry bench. Ah, I was waiting for the stone, but we have that now. That's what it was. A mason's pedestal at mason level 3. So I figure the workbench will do for now then. All of these different little bits and bobs will be moved into their own houses at some point when I can be bothered to build them. Now, we have 8 settlers, I believe, at the moment. It says just there, 8. And we don't have, as far as I can tell, 8 beds yet. We've got 6. We've got 7, actually. I still didn't work out how to rotate. Items. There must be a way. There's got to be a way. It's one of these things that they never put into tutorials. What button is the rotate button for this particular game? It's like, I've tried R, I've tried T. They're usual ones. I've tried C and X, which are quite usual ones. I haven't tried the arrow keys. That might be a thing. Is there like a help menu? No. Maybe there's like a controls menu. Let's have a look. Sometimes under like settings and things, you got a thing saying controls. No, just some. Aha! Right. The harvest menu, the zone menu, the build menu. Zoning, building, undo. Rotate at the moment. Looks to be full stop. Okay. Wouldn't have thought to use that one. Oh, comma and full stop because they got little tiny arrow doodles under them. Right, that totally makes sense. Oh, no. Well, yeah, I didn't make any changes, so how weird. Anyway. So we'll make a new bed, and we will this time rotate it. Now I know how to. Woohoo! Daily update. Net worth isn't quite enough. Jin can't find any food. Where is Jin? Jin, you're right by some berries. I think you can find food. Aww. We'll be able to make comfy beds soon. Don't you worry, guys. It won't be long. Who's sleeping on the job? Goose, who is, I think, a night owl. You a night owl? You're a jokester. Oh, okay. You clearly needed a nap from jokestering. That's what it was. So, where is that bed? Let's place it. And rotate it. Hurrah! That's all we needed. So this one I want to move. I want to also rotate that. So now they're where I want them to be. There wasn't much to ask, was it? So I could probably fit them either side of the door as well. It's a bit of a bunkhouse here. Farmhand's bunkhouse. Doing a good job there with the farming, actually. Considering you got 4 fields to look after. Doing a good job. I do think I want another farmer, though. Anybody? Mona, I wanted you to be a farmer, didn't I? Let's see. Farmer. Approve. Yeah, promotion. So who else doesn't have promotion at the moment? Is it just High on Lullabies doesn't have anything to do? Yeah, I think so. I think High on Lullabies would be a good secondary foot soldier. Mona is now a level 1 farmer. Nice. Look at our shiny gold we got. It's 24 coins. A bar of pure gold, a suitable material for crafted goods. Ah. Okay, let me have a quick look. On the job screen. What do I need to get a cook? A trapper's knife created by a mason. Right, okay. So that's all we need. We've got a worker, we've got a herbalist, we've got a... Don't have a blacksmith yet. Carpenter, we have a mason, we have 2 farmers. We don't have a trapper, we have a weaver, and we don't have a geomancer. We won't have a geomancer for a while until we meet Clan Amberstone, I guess. So working on a blacksmith and a trapper would probably be good. And those are masonry items. So let's have a look at the masonry bench. That hasn't been put down yet. I did ask them to make it. So hopefully it should be here ready to go down. Yes, it is. And again, I'm just going to plonk these down because at the moment we've just got like a bed area and we've got outside work areas. I'm hoping by winter we probably will need some kind of secondary house as a workhouse. So maybe if we have like a working storage sort of house, a bunkhouse, and maybe like a mess hall, that would be a good start, I would say. Probably just, I reckon if we have the fields in the middle and we just have all the houses around the outside of the fields, that would be quite nice too. I'll start it on this side because we've got room on this side, whereas this side all the stockpiles are there. So what I probably would say then is that we'll make a road going out here a little bit more. Enough maybe for another field or two. Using the roads really just to split things up. Might even paint them later, you never know. Hang on, that's wrong. I need to undo that. Invaders approaching! So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And what I would do there... Now we've got 2 farmers actually, it's fine. So I imagine... This is 11 by 11, it would go like that. And I'd have maybe... more carrots or something going there? Yeah, okay. So then when I go back into my building... Oh man. Everything's all planned, so I can't tell. So that one I've gone out 17. I don't think I want to. I think I want to delete that and go out 14 instead on that side. So eraser, erase. And we want to go out 14. So 1, 13, 14. Go back 4 as well, and that one will go back 4 as well. What's wrong with that? Goes across the road, I guess. Undo. That's what we want there. Now I could do another garden to the other side then and make it all like quite symmetrical. That would be quite nice. There, garden areas for my herbalist. And that is the start of my thing. So then what I would do is have the road going down this way. Might want to increase the size of my actual little herb garden thing there. I might need to remove that road later. I don't know if I'm able to remove road, but we'll have to see. If not, what I will do is I'll put like the berry bushes in there. And then have like other different flowers in there. That would work fine. And then we've got all the roads being 4 wide. That's quite nice, isn't it? Ish. A bit more decoration and stuff. And then basically the buildings would be just along the roads. Along the side of the roads. So that's the start there. And obviously there'd be more farms and things in the middle. So we've just got a big courtyard really at the moment. And over here we'd maybe have... I think a workshop. I think we'll build a workshop. Maybe a few different ones actually. Why don't we do a few different ones? Part of me doesn't want to build buildings until... Okay, well, let's just build, it's fine. Do I want it back a little bit from the road so it can have a little garden or something, this one? This one's on the road, that's fine. I might have them 2 or 3 back and have a little path going off the road to them. So I don't want that in... Oh, no, I don't like that. What happened there? Now this time I want my L shape, and I think I know how to do it better now. Remember I wanted an L-shaped building before? So we do this, and then apparently there's a hole tool where you can cut holes into things. And cut things away. Could either do it this way. Oh no, don't cut holes there. Undo! I love undo. Undo is so good. That's what we want. Nice big L-shaped building. And then what we could do, put another room on top here. So we've got an upstairs. And then you do a little like staircase. So we're getting a bit more fancy now, you see. Oh, look, and when you're building, you can put a little thing in. And then I need my rotate. Rotate the stairs. So you never want the stairs to be too far back, because otherwise you won't be able to get a hole in the wall for them. So maybe pop some stairs there. So then when we go up a level, remember where it is, it's about there. About here, I think we need to put a hole in the wall, in the floor. Oh, that's another room. Stop! I want a hole. I want the hole tool. So, undo that. So for them to be able to get up onto here, it actually doesn't feel like those stairs quite go high enough. That's a bit odd, isn't it? I wonder whether I can build some like individual blocks to help with that situation. Individual blocks. Okay, they're slightly the wrong colour. What colour are they? Is this muesli? Nope. Sandal. Yeah, sandal. Want some sandal blocks there so that it continues the staircase. I don't know why it wasn't quite high enough, because it didn't... Yeah, that was a bit strange. So we went upstairs. We can put like beds and stuff in there. We could have a couple of different rooms in here. We could have different bedrooms. Or we could just have it open plan. And what am I going to say that this is going to be? We should do the roof really. And doors and stuff like that. But I'm going to say that this one should be... columns and walls and roof. All sorts of cool stuff. I'm going to go with the green again, just because that's good. We only have one kind of roof at the moment. I believe we unlock more later, but oh well. So if I go for a roof like this, can I turn you around? Undo. I would love the roof to be the other way around. But unfortunately, it doesn't really seem to turn. But that's okay. It doesn't look bad like that. I figure if we want any kind of overhanging roof, then we probably need to do things a little differently as well. But that's fine. I mean, I'm happy with what we've got for now. We've got double doors now, which might look quite smart in there, actually. What windows do we have? Normal wooden windows. We've got stone windows now that the mason can make. We have stone doors. Little stone door. The mason clearly needs to level up. I think 2 wide windows in here. They're not quite right, are they? Because they need to be at the same level of the roof. So I think that one needs to come in a bit. I'll just move that one over. Okay, now I don't know if the window boxes will fit underneath there now because... Oh, wow. A herbalist slab? All sorts of interesting things. Okay. I just really actually wanted decorations right now. So we could have a little sign, a weaver's sign, a mason's sign, carpenter's sign. It's gonna be, what's this gonna be for? I don't know. It's a bit big for a herbalist hut, isn't it? Maybe we could have the mason and the carpenter in here together. So we could have one on each side. And maybe the weaver could go in this bit. Need the carpenter sign still, don't I? In herbalist, carpenter. I kind of want to give the herbalist their own little hut. The reason I want to do that bright bell planter. No, I can't make that any bigger, unfortunately. So that can only go places with little windows. But that's fine. It's going to drive me mad, though, if... well, I can put one either side of the door. Oh, isn't that cute? I like... Okay. That's going to drive me mad because one's slightly... Why can't I move things? Let me move them, not just delete them. I'll delete it and move it if I have to. So that is the mason sign, isn't it? That's a bit wrong. So the mason sign needs to be erased and moved slightly over. There, I think that's lovely. Now I need windows at the top to work out what I want there. Because what I could do is make a big window out of small windows that goes above the door, so... What do you guys think? I think that's nice. Don't know how that looks from inside. Also, we're going to need some windows and things along here. Again, though, I could make bigger windows because it's quite a large building, this one. This one's even bigger than the last one. do I really like that? That's a bit over decorative, I think, in a way. So why don't we try making it with these ones? So that's like your traditional house window. Do I do it like this? No, that's wrong. I don't like that at all. I like the idea though. If I can place them right. I need to get some paint and go over that stripy bit there. It's making all the windows out of place. Paintbrush! Paint the interior walls and everything. It's great, this game. I love it. I'm going to go for the same design as last time. I quite like that design. We did go for that along the bottom as well. So just doing that in a brown so that it looks more like wood. You know? This is my main, like, workshop building. In fact, though, if I'm putting, like, super funky windows in... Why do I always do this? I can't paint properly. I'm gonna carry on like that. Yeah, I think I am. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm making it up as I go along. I think that's what I need there. Does that look super ugly now? Yeah. You know what? You know what I need here? I need to double the windows up. Oh, that's so much better. Do you know what? I almost think that having the... Back to the paintbrush. Having them double wide just seems almost a bit too much here. Yeah, that's better, I think. Could have a double cross beam there. Maybe let's see what that looks like. Yes, that's nice. That's decent. Doesn't have to be the same all the way around. Do I want a double cross beam there then? Probably. I probably want to get rid of that and maybe do the same window on the back that I did on the front of the house. I quite like that window. It's quite nice. So what did I do? It was about there, wasn't it? Yeah. And then down the bottom, I'm just going to do one of these that's like 4 wide. There we are. Then I need to delete this window here. Ah! Control Z! Deleting huge reams of building there. And then I'm going to try and see if I can get one that's kind of in the middle. Even if it's a wider window. I think we want something there and something there. Oh, that's perfect. I know, I'm spending ages designing these buildings, but it's half the fun of the game, I think, is designing the buildings. So I hope you shall forgive me. Now, will planters look good under these windows now? This is the question. I personally think it's too much. I think the planters either side of the door are plenty. Just quickly paint that bit in there. Looks like it got a bit forgotten. What do you think of that? I like that. Thinking of decorations now. I can decorate across those windows a little bit. I can put planters underneath. I can put one to either side. Or I could put lamps to either side. I actually think lamps on the top of the building will look really nice. What kind do I want? Wooden wall lantern? Wooden garden lantern. Does that mean it would just pop down there? Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with that, other than the fact that this entire side hasn't been done. Oh, come on, Sheila, get it together. We'll get there. This is going to be there for the whole rest of the series, so it needs to be right. And we need some windows in here as well. I'll see which kinds fit right. Okay, and I'm going to want just a little bit up into the eaves here as well. I'm not going to cut it in half too much. So that's why it looks all wonky. Roof goes into there. That's okay. The window may need to be very slightly off center then. Have I done it on the other side? 3 in. Now, is that okay? Oh, that's not okay. Yes, I think that's okay. And what have we got on here? We've got 1 in, then 4 gap. Might not be able to completely replicate that. 4 gap. That actually doesn't look too bad. It's kind of replicating what's happening on the other side. Rather than trying to be central. Let's take the roof off. I don't want X-ray, I want slice. I'm supposed to take the roof off. Oh, hang on here. That takes the roof off. Oh, darn it. Probably actually easier to do these from the inside. Okay, that makes absolute sense. Fantastic. Down another level. Got these nice windows in here. That's lots of light in. Yeah, I'm really happy with this building, actually. It's fantastic. Now. We could, like, repaint some of the inside. Now, I'm imagining that if I want to paint a block inside, probably is reflected on the outside. But what I can do is paint the floor. So you could have a nice pink floor, for example. Problem is, I have to paint it like one at a time. I don't know if there's a thing for... do something like this, you see. Or I could just leave it. I'm getting my art groove on. The other thing is I can paint the roof pretty much any colour I want. There's no purple in this, so... Watch She-Lab colouring in! I don't even know if that looks good, actually. I tried, but I actually think it looks better as it is. And do you know what I think I'll do in here? Get some pretty rugs and things down. I don't know why that window frame is in there. That doesn't belong. Oh, that's a fox's ears. Okay, that's fine. Right, I think that's it. We need to have one last inspection because if we don't and there's something wrong, I won't be able to fix it later. So this is why I'm being quite careful. Get the eraser off my toolbar. That's the last thing I need. So we've got that around there. Or we could maybe pop some lanterns and stuff on. But we can always add those afterwards. You can add afterwards. You can't take away. I think it's okay. We've got a good amount of space for them to get into the back and upstairs and everything. So I'm gonna say I think it's alright. Of course we're missing one window pane. Oh, that would have been so frustrating. Looks fine. All looks fine to me. Got the stairs across the window a little bit. I actually don't mind that too much. It's fine. Yeah, build. I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna commit to the building. Right, so this is gonna have all my bits and bobs in it. It's gonna maybe have a... That could be even a storeroom. You could have the herbalist upstairs or something, or upstairs could even be a big storeroom. I kind of almost think though they should have little store places just beside where they are, so the carpenter should have like wood and a wood stockpile and things like that. Maybe there's room to move a stockpile over next to it though, just for now, so it's close by. That would be useful actually. Oh no, I can't see where the stockpile needs to be now. Get back into build. They've got a lot to do actually now. I'm going to let them do it before they build stockpiles, okay? I'm going to fast forward it too. So I can just watch them build. It's going to be really therapeutic. Oh no! Let's slow down in case Hopsqueak is struggling. Go on, my little Hop. You are the best. You are the best soldier. Woohoo! Carpenter level 3. Because I am building most things out of wood at the moment. I might start on some stone buildings soon enough. It looks like a little elf village though, and I love it. That's kind of how I imagine these guys to be. A young cook has arrived with a trunk full of breakfast foods. Nice. I need to make a cookhouse for when we do actually get our chef, and that's going to have like a dining room and everything in it. So we've got our like bedroom. We've got our, so it's our bunkhouse basically. We've got our like workshop over there, which is being built right now. So if you come out of the build menu, you can see what they're doing, making everything. So I'm going to put it back on fast forward now. Now I know that Hopsqueak isn't going to die or anything. Mona can't find any food. You should be able to find food everywhere. I'll probably start cooking. We've got 8 and 8 beds. Start some cooking going in here to start with, then I'll move and I'll make like a cooking bit like upstairs and then like an eating bit downstairs. I think that'd be quite nice. Turnips are growing. We should be able to make nicer beds once all this silkweed is grown. We still have pumpkins to live off. I'm trying to make as much food as possible because I know we're going to have winter soon. And I did notice that with the whole choosing of the plants, none of them say... Oh, turnips grow in the winter. Oh, okay. Not so bad then. I'll just grow loads of turnips and they'll all be very unhappy that they've got turnips. And oak tree sapling requires a farmer of level 5. Juniper sapling requires... Right, so once the farmers are at level 5, they can do wood. That's going to be really cool. Right, I wanted to have a quick look at the carpentry job. So we'll have a look at Tristfallen. and have a little look at his job. The carpenter is now skillful enough to use materials created by other crafters. When inspiration strikes, the carpenter may now craft an especially fine quality of item. Oh, that's straight out of Dwarf Fortress. The carpenter now has the courage to try more elaborate projects. The carpenter can now create items of excellent quality and will make fine quality items more often. Carpenter's mastery of his trade allows him to access recipes that expand your town's opportunities. Nice. As they level up there. Now my stonemason hasn't been asked to make very much stuff at all. Let's see what can be made. Stone window frames, fence posts, fence logs, fence gate, fence combo, windows. Okay. Stone bed. The decorative frame might distract you from the discomfort of sleeping on hard stone. Stone bench. Oh, that's nice. Make me some of those. Craft me 4 of those. Two braziers as well. I'm going to start decorating this place up. Tools, a cook's spoon. Mason level 2. So we need to get them up to level 2 so we can get a cook's spoon. And then we can make blacksmiths. Oh, level 3. We make a cook's spoon and a potter. And then the blacksmith can come at level 3. And then a trapper at level 3 as well. So, oh, nice. That's what we need. We need to start making little masonry bits around. I want a brazier on either side of this road. Sounds amazing. How are we doing with the house? It's looking good. Looking good, guys. Doing a good job. Lots to do, though. I don't make it easy for you, do I? No. You're not getting any of those breakfast foods. Tell you that right now. You had them before. You ate them so quick. I have 24 gold. You need to get better at doing stuff before you can have that. No, we're way more likely to get our own cook before we need to buy cook's foods. But I think that that's going to be the end of this episode for today because, oh, we've done loads of cool stuff. Like designing that house, it did take ages. But I think it's going to look really nice when it's done. And it's going to really add to the look of the village. Like I said, I'm going to replant the berry bushes along that little bit of the road that sort of leaves a little sort of hedge area there. And then put flowers in the bit in between. And that'll all be for my herbalist. It'll be like a little herbalist garden on either side of there. Maybe a stockpile just around here or around here. Or even that back bit there could be a stockpile. Or a little garden, whichever. Oh no, a goblin snuck into camp. You little sneaky goblin. Where are you? Stealing all my stuff. Oh, look, up, sweet, go. Go get him. Go get that little sneaky goblin. Rah! Oh, she's so good. I love you, Hopsqueak. You're so good at fighting. Ah, there we go. And he left. What did he leave? Rabbit jerky. Someone can eat that then. Let's get them to loot it and then I'll end the episode. Let's pause. Let's pause so nothing else happens. Right, so I'm just going to queue up looting on that. And they'll pop that into the stockpile. So there we are. So the village expands. The village expands, and we have now a bunkhouse and a workshop on the build. And once that's built, I'll move everybody into there. Try and move the stockpiles. Try and get them a little bit more. I'll just make this into a food stockpile. I'll move all the wood into the crafting area, I would say, and all the little windows and things like that. And wow, actually, most of the wooden things that's been chopped is being made into stuff. We've got lots of clay as well. So making the potter would be really useful. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more Stonehearth, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, though, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.